So before I even get to Cinderella, I just want to touch on the Frozen short, which is before this film starts. As a fan of Frozen, I really did enjoy it. I thought that the song that they used throughout the majority of the short worked really well. It was kind of funny, it had a lot of callbacks to the main movie, and we got to see a little bit of the dark aspect of the Frozen film that we saw with one of the characters almost falling to their death. So that's interesting. And then it's just really funny throughout. I really enjoyed it, so that's a thing. Hello once again, watchers of good movies. My name is Nick Pell, and this is once again coming from my white room. Now today I'm going to be talking about the film Cinderella. This is the Kenneth Branagh directed film. It stars Lily James as Cinderella, or Ella, in this film, and she does a very nice job. She is an up-and-coming actress, I'm assuming. I haven't really seen her in a lot of things, and she does a nice job in the lead role. She's very thankful and happy and go-getter-esque in this movie, and as an actress she does a really nice job. The character of Cinderella works well. Also, it's kind of more of a modern-y take, but also staying with the kindness aspect of the original animated film. Richard Madden of Game of Thrones fame, he plays the prince, and he does also a nice job. One thing that I did like about the film is that we got to see kind of what's going on in his world. During all these things that are taking place, he's being pressured to marry for advantage instead of for love, and so we all kind of know how this is going to play out, but it's kind of interesting to see that aspect of it kind of factored in, because we don't, as far as I remember, we don't really see that in the original film or in any other films that I've seen. Helena Carter, she plays Fairy Godmother. She's in the film for a very short amount of time, as she should be, but she has some of the funniest scenes of the film, and so that part of it kind of stood out for me. She was kind of the highlight of the whole film for me also, just because of how funny she was as the Fairy Godmother. I really liked that part. And then Cate Blanchett plays the evil stepmother, and she does also a very nice job playing evil and a very mean person in this movie. Towards the end of the movie, we get to see kind of her backstory, and it kind of makes you feel sorry for her, at the same time not. Just watch for that as it happens. One thing which is really cool about this film is that there is a bunch of imagery which kind of calls to certain aspects of the film. At the beginning of the movie, this is something I was just watching for as I started watching this movie. There is a painting on the wall which shows a woman in a dress and a man facing her, and she is sitting on a swing at night. And so I was like, I wonder if they're going to do that scene in the later part of the movie. And they do that scene in the later part of the movie. It's just kind of a cool thing to do for this movie. I don't know what that's called per se, but I really did like it. I like it when films do those types of things. Like they put little hints or tidbits throughout the film for people to catch, and then they kind of play on them later. The film is also, as you gathered, very funny. I laughed a fair amount in this movie, surprisingly. There are a lot of funny moments, particularly with the royal portrait designer, I guess, and then with Fairy Godmother, like I said already. Those two scenes are kind of the standout, funny-esque moments of the film. There's also some other ones here or there that work really well. The film is kind of, unfortunately, very cheesy throughout it. There's a lot of moments where I was kind of rolling my eyes at kind of the ridiculousness of some of the stuff that was happening and some of the dialogue which was chosen, and so that was kind of unfortunate. Because this movie is directed by Kenneth Branagh, I was kind of expecting more of a realistic, more kind of serious-y type of movie, and it wasn't exactly that. So it's kind of unfortunate. It kind of held the movie back a little bit for me. It also felt a bit rushed. The first half of the movie just seems to just fly by in terms of just hitting all the high points that need to be hit throughout this film. And it's because they focus a lot on Cinderella's backstory involving her mother and her father for about 15 minutes or so, but I don't know, it just seemed like it was kind of trying to just pick up everything after a certain point, and it just kind of goes fast-paced for the rest of the journey. Special effects in this movie, however, they look really, really good. The carriage transformation looks really, really neat. The animals getting transformed. The CGI. There's one point in this film where it's very obvious CGI. There's a part where she encounters a moose, and it was just kind of very, very obvious. obvious CGI in my opinion. So there's that, but it works well where it needs to work, and so that's the important thing. But overall, did I enjoy Cinderella? Yes, I had fun with it. It was just a bit too cheesy for me to really fully enjoy the whole experience of the film. I thought it's well done. It's a fun, family-friendly kid movie which focuses on values of kindness and love and other things. Let me know what your thoughts are on Cinderella. Have you seen the movie? Did you like it as much as I did? Did you hate it more than I did? Let me know. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe once again if you so choose. I'd appreciate it immensely, and more reviews are hopefully going to be coming shortly. Very busy time for me right now. And as always, my people, my name is Nick Pell, and once again, keep on watching.